this weekend, so we'll tell you more about that. But first, I've got the funny men, the funniest of the funny. Comedian Michael Malone is here, along with Daryl Holiday of Comedy Caravan. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hi, Julie.
Hey, how are you?
And just want to make a note, we are also, again, we're just all about giving things away, so we are also going to be giving away how many do I have here? Four Comedy Caravan tickets. So what do we want them to do? Do we want them to email?
They can just email you and tell why, and you choose which one deserves it the most.
Email us live@wbki.tv. We've got 4 Comedy Caravan tickets to give away here. And I say either tell me a really good joke, or actually I'm not the one monitoring it, somebody else is, but tell a really good joke or just tell us why you really deserve to go to Comedy Caravan and you just might win. So, now tell us, Michael,
Yes.
You are originally from where?
Ohio. So
From Ohio.
I'm a Midwest boy.
Okay, we like that.
Yes,
we like that.
It's funny when I tell people about it, they always say the same thing. They always go, ooh, a lot of corn.
What's wrong with corn?
Exactly.
I like
never
corn.
know. They say like it's a bad thing.
Right.
You know? Like, well, I'm from New York. Ooh, a lot of crime.
Exactly.
A lot of crime.
Well, it happens.
Yeah, I never know what to say. You know, it's weird.
Right. So, I mean, this is, first thing comes to my mind, I'm like, okay, you're here with Daryl.
Yes.
You're going to be performing at Comedy Caravan. How does one get started? When you were little, did you say, how long have you been funny? Is that a new happening?
That's a tough question.
Funny looking or funny? There's two different things. I don't know. I guess I didn't even know it was a career option. And then and I was 19 when I started doing stand-up comedy.
Okay.
I signed up for college and started doing open mics at the same time. And I was kind of lying to my mom about doing stand-up comedy. So it was like other kids were like hiding like drugs and drinking. I was hiding punchlines and jokes. It's like, I found this joke book in your room, Michael. It's not mine. It's a friend's.
Not me. I'm holding it for someone.
I swear it's not mine. So I started doing that.
Okay, and you're going to be performing this weekend.
Yes.
Is that the right word for a comedian?
Yeah, I don't juggle
Standing
or anything,
up.
but
Okay.
yeah, I would say performing, yeah.
And I know I've been out to Comedy Caravan.
Yes, you have.
Visit Daryl.
Yes, you have.
He tried to get me to get on stage and sing, but I was hoarse that day. He thinks I was making that up, but I wasn't.
Sing?
Yeah,
No.
when she came in the club, and the first thing she said,
I'm so sorry. I can't
I
hardly
was
talk.
hoarse.
She gave me
What
an excuse
happened?
right off the bat.
It was
That's
right
always a
after
bad
we
thing.
had a big derby, the Balloon Glow, and we had that event, and I got very hoarse and very sick after. But I showed up, and Comedy Caravan is just such a good time. I love going out
great.
there. I
It's
love that
wonderful.
intimate atmosphere. So I know you'll be fantastic out there.
Are you coming out this weekend?
This weekend I'm going to be out of town,
Oh, my
so
God.
I
See,
won't
these
be able to make it.
excuses.
Yeah.
I know. Can you record it for me?
Well,
Please do.
we record all. What was interesting too is when we got done at the end of the show on our way out, she says, "Thanks, Daryl, I really enjoyed it. No hoarseness."
Yeah,
at all.
exactly.
It was
You were
gone.
making,
It was
Daryl's
gone.
making that up. That is not true. But not only you, Michael, also Al
Yes.
April is going to be performing
Very
as
funny,
well.
Al April, yes.
And Al April,
Very
I believe,
funny
what
guy.
did he tell me? He's from Michigan originally.
Yes.
Now lives in Florida. And we have Al over on our comedy wall, our Comedy Caravan wall. And we're going to toss it over to you, Al, and get a little taste of what people can expect this weekend.
Go, Mr. Al.
Diane.
Go.
Hey, there's nothing here. There's nothing here. It's over there. Well, I spent so much time out on the highway, I play this little game that you play with all the names of the automobiles. You know, I take all the cars, you break them down, they all stand for something. You've heard some of these, like Ford, found on road dead, fifth on race day, flip over, read details, framped on a raw deal, fixer repair daily, falling off rather dramatically. Forget outrunning Dale. And there's a couple of good ones that I can't do here this morning. Ford backwards is driver's return on foot. Chevrolet corrosion heap expectations vary regardless of latest engineering testimonials. Or cheap, heavily equipped vehicle running on least expensive tires. How about Chrysler? Corporation has recommended you start learning engine repair. Plymouth, pack of lazy youths mouthing off underneath their hoods. Dodge, de-energizes often, does go eventually, or dead or dying garage equipment, or drips oil, drops grease everywhere. Dodge. Don't take offense to these. I try to jab everyone on this deal. How about DeLorean? Don't ever lend one rich egomaniac a lot of narcotics. Is that my minute and a half? It seems like a minute and a half.
Those are good ones. If you got more, take
Keep
them.
going.
Sure, here we go.
I'm just afraid I'm waiting on you to say my car.
Throw out your favorite car. Stump the comic. Mitsubishi, manufactured in Taiwan, subassembled under British influence, shipped here incomplete. Mitsubishi.
Wow.
Honda, historically Orientals, never drove automobiles.
Lord.
Datsun, driven around Tokyo, sold to unknown nations. Subaru, substantially underpowered, but always run uphill.
Good. I love it. I love it.
All right.
Thank you, Al. Now, Al, I have to ask, did you come up with those on your own?
Yeah, pretty much about 98%
That
of
is
them.
impressive. That is impressive.
Impressive. I like that. That's good.
That's just a little taste of what you can expect this weekend at Comedy Caravan. Headlining this week, is Michael Malone with Al Aprill. His name is not April, but I'm sure Al can just play along.
Is your wife's name April, Al? Because
Al Aprill is the man that you will
maybe
see
you ought
out
to
there
change
with
your
Michael
name
Malone.
to April.
That's now through Sunday, guys. Tickets are $8. For more information, go to comedycaravan.com. And also, Al does have a website. It's alapril.com. That's April with 2 L's, alapril.com. And Michael, you also have a website.
Yes.
It's malonecomedy.com.
Yes.
All right. And I know I didn't say before that you have been on Last Comic Standing. You've been on Bob and Tom. And the National Lampoon it's a long tour. National Lampoon Operation Comedy Tour, which entertains the troops overseas. Tell us a little bit about your experience there.
What we do is we work with the Wounded Warrior Project, where all the shows, some of the proceeds go towards families or the guys that just got back from Iraq or guys that just got back from battle and trying to readjust to things. So it's a really good show, and we usually bring in about 4 or 5 comics for the show. We do a week at a base, like an army base, an active army base for the troops, and then at the end we do 2 theater shows for the public to actually come out and donate and come out and stuff. It's really cool.
And that's, laughter. Everyone knows laughter is just, it's a pick-me-up. They say it's a cure for some things, but you all taking that to these troops. They're away from their families. They're missing home.
Those guys are great guys, so you can never say anything bad. You never hear anything bad about them. They're like, oh man, they're always a great time, and it's just please do whatever you can to support the troops.
Absolutely. And if we could get some more information back up on the screen again about Comedy Caravan, we want to let you know that they do comedy, not only comedy. On Mondays, you can see either jazz or magic. They do company parties, client appreciation events. It's a great fundraising venue,
Yes,
Daryl.
ma'am.
I know you guys do it all, and you have a new start time for the comedy shows at 7:15.
They get you home a little bit earlier during the week, so for us old folks that can't stay up late.
There you go.
Just to follow up a little bit on what Michael's saying about the troops, we also offer, and we're trying to get this out, any military personnel that comes to the club gets a discount, no matter what show, no matter what day. All they have to do is show their ID.
Thank you for that. Military troops, there you go. Get out there, get your laugh on. Al Wilson, I know an Al Wilson. We're just calling you everything but your name today. Al Aprill. Good to see you. Everybody get out there to see Michael and Al this weekend at Comedy Caravan.
Let's do the...
Oh, yes, quickly, before we go to commercial, we always have to show off Daryl's shoes. Now, who's this guy on your shoe?
That is Al Pacino with Scarface.
How do you find a shoe with Al Pacino on it?
You go to alpacino.com and just do a search.
There you go. I asked, right? There's a simple
But in
answer.
case you don't know, on the back, see, it says Scarface right there.
Scarface.
So, that way
you got gangster shoes on.
Gangsta.
Gangster kicks, I guess is what you...
Gangsta shoes.
Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you.
Everybody get out the Comedy Caravan this weekend. We'll be back with more Louisville.